In the spring sometime, Jane Lipman, who's a parent in the community, came to me and said to me, Liz, we need to take the entire junior class to see Hamilton.
I saw the show with my grown daughter, who, upon seeing this show, first of all said, when can I see this again? That was her first response. And her second response was to start thinking about Alexander Hamilton again, and to think about the founding fathers, which was something that I guarantee you she has not thought about since 11th grade.
Jane is a force to be reckoned with, and she went ahead and raised $15,000 in private donations from incredibly generous donors in our community. And then we wrote an additional grant to the Mamaroneck Schools Foundation, who were also very, very, I think, forward-thinking in supporting this very innovative grant.
We have never in the history of Mamaroneck High School, as far as I know, ever taken an entire class to see a Broadway musical or play.
There were so many elements that went into our preparation. I think for the first time ever, we had the music department collaborate with the English department, and they prepared an amazing lesson.
Hamilton is the story of America then, told by America now. So in that short...
We listened to one of the songs, the first song I think that's gonna start the show. That just sort of gave me a sense of the type of music I'm gonna be listening to. And the fact that it was rap, I thought was also really cool because not many musicals are told in the form of rap.
In addition, in the American history classes, the teachers prepared a day simply looking at Hamilton. So they had primary documents, they had a clip from Hamilton that they analyzed, and they moved from station to station for the 80 minutes doing an analysis of the historical elements to the play.
We had learned about Hamilton before, but we got to go in depth about him.
We saw letters of Hamilton to his wife before he dueled with her.
It was cool to see that going into this, I never knew that he was anticipating that he was going to die. Reading that kind of put me in the mindset of Alexander Hamilton before he had the duel.
Another station was Cabinet Battle #1, and we got to look at the lyrics and annotate those and see everything that that meant. Being able to see his quotes and his letters and having to annotate the lyrics and really search for the meanings of everything is, I think, really helpful.
Very cool to see him formulating his answers, just because we could tell how passionate he was about the play, and really the gears in his mind were just turning during all those answers that he was giving us, so it was really cool to see his process.
Lin-Manuel Miranda spoke about the subjectivity of history. What did he mean? And what might this play be trying to tell us about Hamilton and the other founding fathers?
This idea that in one situation you can look at it so many ways. So he, I think, emphasized that. And when we heard it from him, it really, I thought back on the show and you could tell that he worked hard to try to achieve that.
I received an email from a parent thanking me for this experience, and the word she used was it was a transcendent experience. And I think what's so important about this initiative was that we took all the students, and students who had never been to a Broadway play, students who have been in this country for less than a year, students who've seen many, many Broadway shows but wouldn't have been able to get into this show. And it brought students together in a very unique way, in a shared experience. And from the reactions that we have had in the classroom and in the hallways, it has touched students in so many ways that we anticipated and that we didn't anticipate.
I personally have a hard time sometimes remembering the names of events or remembering when events happened or what significance they had. All of that just gets very jumbled in my mind, so really seeing it acted out made it really real and not just something that I read in a textbook.
The people who helped set this up for us, I'm so grateful to all of them, because this does not happen in many other school districts. So
I think that art has the power to transform lives, and there is no better example than this show.
At first I was thinking that this is just going to be a regular school trip, and then as time started to progress and I saw how much we were actually doing in school, all the different parts of this play, it affected every single class that I'm in. So at first, to me, it would just have been a school trip, but as soon as we really started getting into the nitty-gritty, like in school, I started to get really excited, and then once we went, it was just amazing.